Brothers, sisters, absolutely, we all subject to learn every day something new. And we have to admit, as mankind, as humans, that we are in need to learn. And we should work to learn and to improve our skills, to improve our knowledge, and to update our knowledge. Especially when you live in the United States, the country of updating and challenging in the knowledge, it's not allowed that you stay behind. It's not allowed for you to be in this country and you stay behind in the education and stay behind in the knowledge, in the information, and even in the etiquette that we should work on it as part of this community in this country. Today, I will pull some verses from the Quran to learn from those verses the skill of communication. When I want to communicate with somebody, because this is part of our da'wah, part of our daily relation with people, is communication. And I should improve my skills and learn how to communicate, when to communicate. For that reason, I think here this statement is not what you say, it's how you say it and when you say it. We will pull the story. The story between Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam and his father. Ya abati. Ya abati, number one, he called him by a lovely name and lovely calling. Ya abati. Ya abati. Lima. The first step to tell your opponent, your friend, your colleague, your spouse, wherever the person title that you want to communicate with him or with her, to tell him that, hey, you did something wrong. Because ikhwani, akhawati, a lot of times the other person, he doesn't know or she doesn't know that she did something wrong. Or he did something wrong according to what? To your understanding. Especially in America, we have more than one culture. People came from Far East, Middle East, South, North, different culture, different input and output. Sometimes what I see it not good in the other standard is perfect. So if we could not communicate about these things in common, he will figure out that I am something different than him. And he thought he's correct, he's right, no big deal, no problem. So we have to tell her or him that you did something wrong. يا أبت لما تعبد ما لا يسمع ولا يبصر ولا يغني عنك شيئا. First of all, you have to put it on the table. Hey, you are doing something wrong. This is step number one. We have 4 steps. So number one, to tell him or her that he does something wrong. And absolutely, I should tell him or her nicely. Ya abati. Very beautiful calling. Not wallah, hey, stupid, hey, you don't know. He will not listen. The moment that you disrespect, any person, he will not listen to you. Immediately he will block you. And he will prepare his defense. And if you go high, he will go higher. If you go big, he will go bigger. So as Muslims, come down. We are not advising the people for our benefits, for their benefits. So you have to know how to address the subject nicely. especially if you are talking with your wife. She's a human being. Nobody is perfect. So try to be nice and nicer as much as you can. When you tell her about something, she does it in a wrong way, or you don't like it, or whatever. Ya abati lima. So the question, why? This is not correct. This is not right. Now the higher step, the next step. Ya abati inni qad ja'ani min al-ilmi ma lam ya'tik. Oh father, oh abati, wherever the kalima came, doesn't matter now what's the meaning of ab here. Ya abati, inni, I have knowledge, I have evidence or evidences that what you are doing in your life not correct. Look how he proved. Not just saying, oh, this is right, this is wrong, I disagree with you. قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ. Prove it. So when you say something to your spouse or your partner or your neighbor or whatever, try to bring dalil, proof, evidence. And by the way, everybody here, he knows when his kids want to talk to him and debate with him how they brought up evidences or they ask you to prove. Am I right? So, Ya abati inni qad ja'ani. Then he goes by number 3, step number 3, you should carry request. Oh my wife, you did the following and this is not correct. This is why it's not correct. And please, number 3 now, my request. Look what Ibrahim's request. Ya abati la ta'budi shaytan. You have to request something when you deliver message to somebody. My request from my wife, for example, please don't, or make sure you don't do it again. You have to be what? Specific and accurate. Number 1, you did something wrong. That's why you did it wrong. This is my proof for you. My request from you, don't do it again. And step number 4, you have to tell him your feeling. Number 4, look what Ibrahim said. Ya abati, inni akhafu. Inni akhafu. Akhafu. أن يمسك عذاب من الرحمن فتكون للشيطان وليا. You have to tell the person that you are talk with or talk to your feeling. أخاف, I am afraid. I'm very worried about your situation. Or you can tell her that you don't have any negative feeling. Like what? Look, for example, your wife did something wrong. You tell her, this is wrong. That's my delete that this is wrong. Look. Number 3, please don't repeat it again. Number 4, listen, I have nothing inside my heart against you. No bad feeling. I'm not mad from you. So don't worry. Take it in a good faith. Ikhwani, in this way, we will minimize any kind of conflicts, any kind of disagreements between each individuals or communities or institutions or wherever, up to 95%, because we know how to communicate. We know how to deliver the love with the advice together. Don't go with takabbur and tell them like what Iblis said about Adam alayhi salam when he says, Ana khayrun min, I'm better than him. The moment that you will say Ana, the moment that you lose your values. Nobody will respect you when you keep saying Ana. Who is Ana? This is nothing in our faith. Nothing calls Ana. Everything called Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You remember when Iblis said Ana? The result. You remember when the story in Surah Al-Kahf, the owners of the farmers said, Ana aktharu minka malan. وأعز نفر أنا. You remember when Qarun says أنا إنما أوتيته أنا على علم. We don't have أنا in our faith as Muslims, as believers. We have we. كنتم خير أمة إنما المؤمنون إخوة. And nobody is better than anybody, but we are different. I'm different than you, you are different than me, but I can't claim that I am better than you or you are better than them or etc. We can't claim this. For that reason, Ikhwani, this is how we apply what our guest speaker, he came last week and he spoke about reading. This is how we apply how to benefit from our reading of the ayat or reading of any book or reading in the curriculum in the college or school. We have to apply, we have to transfer the information to culture.